Right. Well, okay. Recruit troops. We'll just straight up grab both of you. I need someone to help me out. Also, let's talk. Well, good day to you. So what might it be? I'm Aavak. What do you mean? Who? What? Is my face that forgettable? Is it, chat? I need you to tell me. Neophia, thank you very much for the 19 months of support. Diolch yn fawr. Alright, well, my name is Aavak, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Forrest. I've lived all my life here, working the land as do my kin. A lot of the people here in Tavia, the common farmers and craftsmen like me, they let me speak for them. I've not heard of you, but you have the look of a man who might make something of himself someday. I have a quick question. Aye, what is it? Never mind, I don't actually have any questions. I lied. Well, we've got no quests here, so there's literally nothing else we can do. I might be able to pick up some grain. That seems like a really expensive price for grain, though. The wool seems to be of a decent price, but the rest of it, no. No. It's okay. It's fine. We've got 18 days of food with our current group. What on earth? I guess I could go and speak with them. Maybe get involved in a little battle there. But mostly, I want to head over to our lands over yonder way. Okay. Can I unpause? Apparently no. There we go. Those looters are so utterly boned. Perhaps I could get involved. I've gained a skill point in riding. It's now 5. Hooray for us. I would love to join in, because I'll die if I try it myself. However, I also need to speak with you. If you please, stop there. I would ask for your name. My name is Aavak, sir. May I have yours? I am Farron, of the House of... I can barely read that. Leonipardis? Our family has stood in the Senate and discharged its duties honorably since the first days of the Empire. I am Lord of Poros. Can I bring up information about them? I can. You are cautious, valor -1, honest, honor 1, and generous, generosity 1. So we've got some things in common, okay. It seems as a consequence, we do actually have a little bit of relations there. Can I see a markdown of the... Oh, you got a lot of friends, well done. You got an awful lot of enemies. That can't be very nice. Okay. Very well. Who's this Aavak character? I know, right? To be fair, though, Shadow Hiss, the scope of Valheim, whilst I agree Valheim is a very well-made game, the scope of Valheim is significantly smaller than this. Although the map is big, don't get me wrong about that, the map is enormous, but so is the map of Minecraft. And if we go back to the very first versions, not that much has changed. Actually, there's a lot of content now, especially in the Nether, apparently. But the basic idea of the map has largely remained unchanged for an enormously long time. But the map has always been vast. Having a big map does not necessarily mean there's a lot in it. Even if there are lots of things, there may not be a lot of substance. To be fair, in Valheim, one Black Forest is exactly the same as the next. One meadow is exactly the same as the next. This is a sculpted map. It's not nearly as big. And the game is simulated in a way that Valheim isn't. That isn't to undermine your statement. Valheim is a very well-made game. The quality is very nice. But I would say that trying to compare this game to that as kind of comparing their mechanics or their construction in the sense of UI and stuff like that, I don't know if it's really a fair comparison to make. For example, like, I could literally be stood 1 centimeter below a Grey Dwarf, and I will not be able to hit it because it's 1 centimeter higher up than me. It's on a slight. It's basically stood on its tippy toes on a pebble. My attacks aren't going to hit. My attacks have no verticality. On this, I can look up. I can now hit up. I look down. I now hit down. Very, very, very different. Main thing is quality of work. This looks like alpha, honestly, or is it actually alpha? This is in early access. Yeah, this is still an early access game. Like, the combat in this is polished to a degree that if you try to compare Valheim to this in terms of, like, you can cherry pick the UI and say, well, the UI is bad in this, and it is bad. But there's a lot of things that are good as well. It's just that the dev team has got to focus on different elements of the game. That's the only point I'm trying to pass across. I'm not trying to poo-poo the point you're making that Valheim is really well made and that you think the UI in this is poorly made. I think the UI could definitely do with, like, several passes by someone who's actually educated in UI design specifically. Don't worry about the distraction. That's what streams are for. That's one of the nice things about it. You can check your hometown and age in the encyclopedia. Xantos, that's fantastic. Yes, I'll do that. Yeah, we'll absolutely do that. But yeah, Valheim has, like, terraforming. Valheim has building, modifying the terrain, crafting. This doesn't have that. But then this isn't trying to. What this does do, it tries to simulate battles, and it does that quite well. It tries to have a simulated governing and economy, political system. Valheim doesn't need that, So the two games are trying to do different things, And yeah, some of the UI is intentionally kept this way because of the previous games, but I wouldn't necessarily say that is ideal. It does have a bit of a charm, like, the way it displays information, the availability of information is actually nice. It's just sometimes it could do with a little bit of a touch up. Someone mentioned the paradox issue with the UI. That is info dumping. The information is so incredibly dense, it's hard to drill through. And that's kind of what you got here. But I will say, like, Crusader Kings 3 has done an amazing job. Like, it is basically redefined how information is presented to the player. Like, if more Paradox games go forward with the same level of UI polish that they gave to CK3, I think people are going to have to start putting away the whole meme about Paradox games and their UI. Honestly, I think that meme will have to be put to bed. Right, okay, click continue. Sorry about that little bit of distraction there. But again, this is the nice thing about streams. We can stop to have a bit of a chat. I have a quick question. There's something I'd like to discuss. I heard you may need some help with a problem. I'm here to deliver you to my demands. What is Narat's folly? Well, that's what some of people call the Great Battle of Pendrake in the year 1077. Very well. Emperor Narat led an army accompanied by Kurzites and Asari to fight a coalition of Sturgians and Battanians and Valandians. Oh, okay, they were fighting us. Oops. It was a disaster for him. Oh, yay, it was good for us. He died in it, but the victors didn't fare much better. Oh, bad for us. I see. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendrake? I wasn't there. I know Lucian has something about it, or Lucon. Okay, can you tell me? No, that's it. I must leave now. Thank you. Very well for now. Walk the path of righteous. Of the righteous, and the heavens will protect you. Very well. It won't be put to bed, Aavak. It will merely shift to speak to a specific era of Paradox. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You might be right. You might be right. No, don't apologize, Shadowhiss. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But thank you so much, Xantos, for the tip about where my hometown is. Let's go and check out the encyclopedia. Can I check the encyclopedia from my name? No. No, I cannot. This makes me sad, but okay. We need access to the encyclopedia. No, that won't be in there. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Daily wage. I like that. Clan leader Aavak. Can I click on you in any way? There we go. Okay. Occupation noble. Really? Age 22. Member of the member of the Gwalchwyn. Okay. A rising new clan. That might need a bit of a pass. From the lands of the Battanians, he has a reputation of being decent and kind. Any other info? Any other info at all? I would totally be happy with this. Maybe I could have a look at my brother. Last seen at Tevia today. He has met me. One would hope. That that's a very, very interesting familial relationship. Calculating. I knew it. Was the father of Aavak. He was slain when raiders attacked the inn in which his family was staying. But where were you last seen? Maranath? No. Did that say today? Okay. Caladog, that's actually a good name. Fen Gryffindor. Maranath, the house of the Ford, is nowhere near a river. Is that would have been the inn that we stayed at, I think. Okay. I'm not sure that's showing me my my hometown, but we at least now know how old I am. And that my family was at an inn in Maranath earlier today, actually. So once again, I think this is adding a little bit more believable, more credence to the theory that the bandits actually attacked us because we are practicing witchcraft. The fact we were able to teleport all the way over here does seem to imply that. I'm taken prisoner. Okay, we're going to be seeing that a lot, I imagine. Generally speaking, I don't really want to fight on our way up there, but I do want to grab a couple of peeps here and there if we're able. Alright, let's get over here. Oh, let's not play around with looters, please and thank you. Some sheep there, so it's a sheep farm, it seems. Do you have anyone I can recruit? No. Much sadness. I have -2 reputation with you. Ultra sadness. Okay. What's the best way for us to get up there? Sure. Oh. Seems we've got a quest over here. I guess I could pop in? Sure. Would I be able to speak with... Okay, let's have a look at this. Has this got any info about it right now? Maybe it's telling me that there's a tournament. Good morning, guys. Hi, Aavak. Is this a fresh start? My morning is evening for me as well. Just got back from a night shift. Yes, it is a fresh start, Filthy Feet. I guess it probably is a tournament. Oh, no, there we are. Manaclus the Ironmonger. Let's go and have a chat with you. Oh, escort a caravan. I don't think we want that. We don't actually want to do an escort caravan mission. Well, and who do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name? My name is Aavak, sir. May I ask yours? Actually, we're going to change our well, what's the word? The vernacular based on his. I'm Aavak, and who are you? I'm Menaclis, a merchant here in Amitatis. I own a smithy here. I know your name. I recently caught some bandits around here. I say good work, and I think other merchants around here will agree. Cleanse the roads of those vermin, and so the trade can flow. You may need some help with the problem. Good question. I wish to form a caravan in this town. I must leave now. I'm going to say I must leave now. Very well, if no one slits your throat out there, perhaps we shall meet again. I certainly hope no one's going to slit my throat. That would be a rather abrupt way to end this playthrough. Okay, we're in your smithy there. Where's the tavern? Got a couple of people around. Apparently the barber's got quiet. Okay, tavern down there. Let's go and speak with the barber, I suppose. It's actually quite nice to wander around the towns, I'm going to be honest. They're so well made. And I believe, though correct me if I'm wrong, in chat, I do believe that if you siege a city, this is literally the city that, like the map that you're sieging on. Obviously, there aren't going to be people running around trying to trade. But this is the market will all be taken down. But this is the actual city map that you'll be fighting in. One of the things I like to do is participate in tournaments until I have enough coin to buy a shop. Then let the trade flow. I imagine that's quite useful, yeah. Come back, barber person. Hello. Come to have your haircut, my lord. A new look for a new day? No. Are there other hairstyles that you can only get from a barber within game? If so, yes. Do you know, chat? Are there hidden hairstyles? You think so? My hair's fine as it is, thank you. Excellent, have a good day. Okay, I suppose I can save the cave there. Donk. Well, that's a certainly limited list of hairstyles. Oh, yeah, we definitely didn't have a ponytail before. Does it change based on the hairstyle that you currently have? Like, it's not like they can give me longer hair. They can tie my hair up. Interesting. And it might change based on culture as well. I don't recall there being a ponytail before. Fairly certain that the hairstyles are set in stone for all barbers. That's a shame. They can dye my hair. Yeah, maybe. No. I think, well, maybe we'll switch it up. Maybe we'll go with something different. Just for the sake of it. I don't know. I don't think we quite have the face to pull off the full beard and a ponytail. Also... So, fun fact, you can change your character's appearance at any time on the overmap for free. Oh. You know what, we'll stick with this. So, does that please you, my lord? Yeah, it's fine, you can just... Marvellous, you cut a splendid appearance, my lord, if you don't mind me saying. Most splendid, yeah, I'm sure, and you can have the 100 gold for free. You know what, I'm even going to let it keep the 100 gold. I'm not even going to reload for that. That was for sciencing. And if you're not willing to spend money for science, then what are you willing to spend money for? Go to the Tavern District. Recruit 2 mercenary crowmen. Oh. I can almost promise you that there is no way that I'm going to be able to recruit this person. I'll have a look around. Melia the Accursed. I mean, hello. Are you a witcher? Those eyes. Well, now, stranger. Peace to you. What's your name? My name's Aavak, madam. Tell me about yourself. I'll tell you my story. Why not? I was born with a birthmark on my shoulder in the shape of an eye. Whenever I passed my neighbour in the streets, they made the sign of the protector at me and began to blame me for the sickness of children or livestock. Eventually, they damned my father. Drove me out of the village. They demanded my father drive me out of the village. Because I was the fourth of 4 girls, it was no great loss for him to comply. Probably saved him worry over where he was going to find the money to marry me off. My mother screamed and wept, but her opinions were of no consequence. I wandered from village to village, begging and stealing. You may imagine how I fared at the mercy of robbers of the road, who had no more fear of the evil eye than they did a man's laws. But eventually I learned to protect myself, and the body of one careless bandit afforded me with my first sword and leather jerkin. Sad tale, please continue. Heavens protect us from evil! Away! Away! Really? Wow. That is all there is to say, really. I still have the sword, and it is for hire to those who pay well. I'll do most whatever is needed. The world had no mercy on me, so I feel no need to show any. You could say, perhaps, that I am between jobs right now. So if by any chance you're looking to hire, well, I'm open to discussion. You can see the character's personality and skills before recruiting them in the encyclopedia. Just look at the Wanderer tab and the heroes. Okay. I must leave now. It was a pleasure to meet you. Safe travels. Yeah, I think we probably will. I think we probably will. I want to bring up... Okay, I can't look in here, sadly. It's a shame I can't bring up the encyclopedia so easily in here. It's time to start a witch cult. I'm not sure about that. I might have a low standard, but this game can look rather good sometimes. It really can. Alright. We could play a game and lose money, probably. Sure, I'm willing to give it a shot. Hello. Let me know how much of a challenge you can stand, and we'll get started. I'm ready to offer you an easy challenge and a friendly game. That looks good. Let's play. Very well. Now, what side do you want? I'll be defenders. We shall play tablet. Great, let's begin. Okay. Opponent's turn. Now, I actually don't strictly know any particular great methods playing tablets, but we've done that. And convert that piece, or rather get rid of that piece. Now, what I don't know is, can you take multiple pieces at a time? One would assume not. Now, the thing is I need to get into these locations. So if they can make it impossible for me to get there, then that's just game over for me. Can you capture 2 pieces at a time, I wonder? I would be fooled if someone told me it was a weird Witcher 3 overhaul. Nothing else can take that piece there. No, we can't grab that one, sadly. Okay. That was good to know. I actually do need to pull one of these pieces back soon. Just so that it can't easily be swiped. That one is currently still at risk, though. So let's move it down there. I don't want you easily moving out of this position. Oh, poop. Yeah, I didn't even consider that one. That was silly. If I move up there, you're going to move down. If I move up there, you're going to move down. However, I could... No, let's not move there. Let's go into position. This is where I want to get my king right now. If I am capable of doing it, that would be great. I can take this piece. Now, you can't take my king because my king is kind of guarded. That would be a risky move. Could, however, move up, but let's not do that yet. Can I take a piece between my king and one of my defenders? It doesn't look like I can take 2 pieces between 2 of mine, but I can probably move into a position where I can claim multiple pieces at a time. That's probably true. We're going to move back. Now, I can move here safely. It can't do anything about this. Which means I can now take that piece. Additionally, I can move here. Now, it's going to lose a piece no matter what it does next. And I think I would like to lose that piece. It can now move down between my pieces here. But that should be fine. If I do this, I am exposing my king to a potential problem. But that's okay for the time being. If I move back there, my king is now safe. No matter what happens next. Sure, we'll move down. How are you going to move next? Oh, okay. Well, I'll take this piece. Happily. I'll also take you. I think... We'll move back to protect the king. It now needs... okay, well, you scallywag, you were smarter than I anticipated you'd be. Okay. Little bit of a problem there. You have to move. I'm safe to move between. I take that piece. Well, it could have taken my piece there, actually. And it didn't. It can take this piece. Why it didn't, I have no good idea. But sure, whatever. I just want to block this piece from any shenanigans. Nope. It is now impossible for them to win. All I realistically have to do is get the king to one of the defending spots, and it's mine. You've beaten the opponent to one. Oh, I just needed to move the king. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let me know what kind of challenge you want. I'm not interested in another challenge, but that was actually kind of fun. Yeah, easy opponent AI is playing stupid. I just wanted to remind myself basically of how do I get up to F? Yes, of the rules of Tablut. It's been a long time since I played that. Also, I know the goal is to get your king to one of the edge tiles, not to take all the pieces. Yeah, absolutely. But it was more. There were more opportunities for me to learn or remind myself of the things to expect. Like, you saw me make silly mistakes playing against the lowest difficulty AI. So the more I play, the more opportunity I have to refresh my memory on tactics with the game. Right, can I see about you? Can I? No, I can't. There we go. Right click. Okay, so you're close-fisted, generosity -1. You're honorable, valorous, and merciful. Oh, okay. That's not terrible. Two-handed, bow, really good with the bow, actually. Decent athletics and roguery. Okay, well, let's chat with you. What? How are we here? Okay. Aavak. So then, what is it? I can use someone like you in my company. There are some townspeople who've looked after me here, made sure I was fed and that. I'd like to give them something before I go. Can I ask 500 as an advance? Honestly, I'm not sure if they're actually going to come with a bow. But those eyes though. Oof. I tend to stay away from the mini games. The AI always seem to win. Then again, I'm an idiot, so that might have something. No, I absolutely don't believe that. Some people just are more into games than others. That's all. No, she turned me into a newt. That's half of my money, but I'm willing to do it. Sure. There's Captain. There we go. Male of the Accursed. Can we actually change people's names? No, we cannot. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, let's check out the party. Let's slide you up there. You're currently in Formation 1, Infantry. Ultimately, I would like you to be in more of a ranged role, but I guess we're all in that for now. Back to town center. Trade. How much are weapons? No, I don't want melee. Ranged. I'd spend all my money here on that. Let's not do that. We've got 13 days of food. Let's instead buy some food. There's some grain, much better value here. That being said, what I want is a better food variety if I can get it. Trash! What? Trash items? Okay. Is there any way to find just the foods? I guess not. Technically, I suppose... Oh, I guess they've ordered it, effectively. I could take something like grapes or something like that. And just grab a little bit. It's expensive, though. Be careful with her. She can die prematurely. That is a good point, actually, because we do have death on, so... Oh, there we go. Days of food, 23. That'll do. Money-wise is a bit more of a problem. Okay. I could ask about escorting the caravan, but I just really don't have the troops. I could pick up a couple of troops, though. They're all going to be Imperial recruits, though, which is a problem. Right. At this point, we've got 7 people. One of them has no weapon whatsoever. So I may have her be in a separate formation. Range, cavalry, horse archer, skirmisher, heavy infantry, light cavalry. Just be in the ranged formation, and I will tell you to hang back. Now, I wonder if the AI has gotten better enough that if someone goes down, they can pick up weapons. Good morning, time zone, everyone. Happy to work with Aavak in the background. Hello, Jerry. Actually, how do I enunciate your name? Jerre. Jerry? Jer? I need to go and find some looters, basically, to take out. In fact, let me think. On our way northward, we can stop into this village, perhaps. Stop into that village. Sure, we'll stop into that village. Now, there is every possibility, like a really high possibility, actually. Now, we're just going to straight up, die fairly early on. Despite having spent so much time getting to grips with everything. But if/when that happens, it just means that we'll be able to jump straight back into the game a lot faster. Do you have any troops I can recruit? Yes, you do. I'll accept. Done. Also, do you have products I can buy? Weapons, probably not. Grain and cheese. No, don't need it. Actually, we've only got 11 days of no food. We've gone through a few days. Sure. Done. Right, we've got 16 days of food. By and large, I'm spending a lot of my time just moving up the map. It's not necessarily the best way to spend my time. Oh, no, Liquid. I didn't mean, could I order them to pick up weapons? I meant, is their AI good enough that they will do that? For example, if an archer has been firing has been shooting its bow, and then it runs out of arrows, but there's arrows all over the battlefield, and it's quite a few in its friend. Will it go and collect those arrows? Because I'll do that during a siege. There were times when, at least if this is still a thing you can do from Bannerlord, from Warband. I was a much better archer than the archers on the walls, and it's like, oh, I'm out of arrows. But you're not. Who isn't out of arrows? You're not out of arrows. I see you there, flaunting those arrows in your quiver right now, that I would be so much more deadly with. I think you need to have an accident with my axe. How's the game's progression since release? We're looking into that now. Apparently, someone has troops. Oh. New troop will be available there at some point. Okay, we're just going to keep on going. Got 16 days worth of food. I really would love to find someone to possibly... What does that mean? What are those icons there? Oh, caravan is there. Right, I get you. That makes sense. Caravan. Now, there are 8 of us in here. I'm kind of tempted to give her my axe, actually. Because right now she is more... She's very weak. Yeah, I think that may be better. Oh no, you got a sword. Never mind. Oh, that, of course you do. You actually said you had a sword, didn't you? Didn't even properly look at your equipment. That was silly of me. I assumed you had none, but oh, I can see why. It's because you didn't have anything equipped there. Okay. Hopefully you don't die. That would be sad. What is that? Oh, it's a mine, probably. 12 looters. No. No, I don't think so. That's way more than I can handle. 8 looters, possibly. Could I get some recruits first? Okay. We've now got 3 days worth of wages. Now, this all comes down to whether A, we can catch them. We can, I'm faster. We're not looking for a fight. Neither am I, if you surrender. Otherwise, you'll never take us alive. What happened to not looking for a fight? Also, it looks like we're being joined. Nemo's party is leading the attack on the enemy. What do you mean? Nemo spot. I was the one that caught them. Oh, well. Well, let's attack. This is so silly. Where are my troops? Oh, there they are. Okay, follow me. They've got sickles. Literally a bunch of farmers. Oh, my lord.
Move!
Okay. That's right, they are fleeing the backfield. Not going to get very far, though. Well, maybe you are going to get far, actually. Especially if I'm doing such a terrible job of throwing this axe. Oh, come on. Fine. Please don't hit me with that. Any of those arrows. Please and thank you. Punk. I would love it if I don't get blatted by arrows. Okay, that was a massive whiff. Dunk. Look at them run. No. I think what you meant was look at them fall over after getting clubbed in the back of the head by a mace. Well fought. My goodness. Do you want to argue with those truths? That's true. Actually, that's a very good point. 7 died. 1 was taken prisoner. Okay, and I got a level in +1 in riding and +2 in one-handed. I guess I'm not going to complain too much. I guess I'll win. Damn it. Well, how about we actually go and fight someone worth fighting? Oh, you just recruited a bunch of people. Well, I was hoping that I'd be able to sell some stuff, but apparently not. I think taking the companion this early was a bad move. We'll see. I need to find a good number of recruits. Sorry, of looters that we can actually just fight. Either that, or go to a tournament or something. We've got a quest in here, though. Let's have a chat. Hey, Yokam. Kiamelk. Thank you so much for the prime sub there. Peace to you, stranger. What's your name? My name is Aavak, sir. May I ask yours? I'm Lifris. I own the land around here. I speak for the many of the people in this village. It's good to meet you. Remember, there is no currency in this world more valuable than the weight of your word. So speak truthfully with me, and I shall do the same with you. I heard that you need some help with a problem. Yes. We've always had trouble with bandits, but recently we've had a lot more than our share. The hill outside of the town is infested. A lot of us are afraid to take the goods to market. Some have been murdered. People tell me, I'm getting so desperate, maybe I'll turn to bandit myself. It's bad. So you want me to hunt them down? Well, sir, you'll never get all those outlaws, but if word gets around that you took down some of the most vicious ones, let's say 2 bands of brigands, robbing us wouldn't seem so lucrative. Maybe the rest would go bother someone else. Do you think you can help? That depends. How many men do you think are required to get the job done? I bet even a party of 8 properly trained men, properly trained is the problem, accompanied by one of your lieutenants can handle any band they find. Give them 6 days, say. I'll make the difference. So ornaments are a great way to get weapons and armor. If they aren't to your liking, you can sell them to add to your coin. Yeah. See, the properly trained part is the part that I'm scared of. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Should we give it a go? Do we risk this? Again, we're actually really low on funds. I could shed some of my recruits in order to reduce the daily wage, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. We need that dough. Loot or bust, indeed. Okay, fine. I'll hunt them down. Very good. I'll be waiting for the good news then. Once you return, I'm ready to offer you a reward of 550 dinars. Just make sure that you defeat at least 2 bands, no more than a day's ride away from here. Rightio.